Hey, this is Willie Four Milli coming to you live in Vancouver from the Kingsway vocal booth. And here's some upgrades I did. Just little tiny things, like under $100, but one of the upgrades is this Volbox volume knob. I did a video about it earlier, but basically it's just a volume knob. So if you're in the booth, you can control your volume levels in your headphones, which is amazing. And that was a cheap part. Another thing I got was a small side table, just a place to put like a notepad, water bottle. I got that Volbox volume knob there. It's a very small footprint, so it's not getting in the way of opening and closing the door or where you're standing. And it's a couple feet high. I'll probably get some fabric attached to it somehow, just so that it's not causing any reflections, or like when you put something down, it makes a clank sound. So I'll figure that out later. This is a work in progress. Life is a work in progress. Another small thing I did was I got a headphone holder in this white wood. I wanted something that you could easily see, very clear where you hang up the headphone. Before I was just hanging it on the mic stand, which is not a good look. You hear the clunk every time someone finishes their verse. They just have to precariously balance it on this weird little twisty knob. It's just infinite the amount of upgrades I could do. I mean, I'm close to a power switch, so like I could do some kind of electrical shielding. One of the things I would like to do in the future is re-insulate this vocal booth with Rockwell insulation. Me and my girlfriend, mostly her, but she put blankets on the walls and that's been working out great. But it does, after a year, it's starting to get a little stale in here. And I think it's the blankets. Probably have to switch them out sometime soon. Another future upgrade. This one's pretty critical. I need a doorknob for this thing. Another thing would be a nice rug. Right now I'm standing on like one of those dollar store wipe off your feet mats, and it's kind of prickly on the feet. The reason why we have this is not so much for acoustic reasons, because I guess it's good to hear your feet when you're walking so you feel you got some balance, but there are some creaks in the floor, so a thin layer of rubber and like a nice rug on top might be a good little future upgrade. Another one would be a permanent reading light. This is a little battery operated one and it works great, but if I'm reading a book, I gotta take this off the stand, so and make sure it's charged up. It'd be nice if it was just attached to the wall, plugged in somehow. There's no plugs in this closet. Another one that I've gone back and forth with is a TV monitor. It's kind of a toss-up because if you're recording something, you don't necessarily want to be watching a screen while you sing or rap. It'd be nice to know like where you're jumping in, what points, but it's a lot simpler in some ways without a monitor. And there's also, I was thinking about electrical interference too with another monitor, another source of power. So yeah, that was a look at some little studio vocal booth home studio upgrades. If you want to hit that subscribe one time for your mind, hit that button. That helps grow this empire. Peace.